Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I have two decks today that we're going to use. I have the Gateway Oracle deck and I have the Lovers deck for some messages for your person. So let's get started. I have to tell you this before we start. I had two songs playing in my head. One right before, when I came out of meditation for this daily love message, and it was this song by Adele, Go Easy on Me. Let's see, Go Easy. No, I'm trying to think of how it goes. I was just a child. I didn't have the time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on me, baby. I'll try to post it later, but it is truly a beautiful song. She's got such a beautiful voice, but I've had it playing, and I feel like they're talking about. I always take it as they're talking about when they come back. Go easy on them because they were just a child. They were just learning, and they didn't know what they know now. And so it's like their loving response to, they're working through their fears, and they're asking for you to have compassion for them because they were just a child. They were just, spiritually just a child. They didn't know and they didn't have the time to choose. But yeah, so we're going to get some messages for this daily love and see what it is that you need to know for this day. So Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is it that we need to know for this daily love? What is it that we need to know for this daily love? That one. Ooh, and there's another one that wants to come out when its stick is out of the top of the deck. So the bottom, the overall message is embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. And don't we know it that this twin flame journey is an adventure? It's like getting on a roller coaster, and you don't know when there's going to be a turn, when there's going to be an unexpected down or unexpected turn in the journey, or you go up and then you go down and then you go up and then you go down, and it's about being able to find that balance where we can stay balanced no matter what's happening around us. And this is showing with the hot air balloon that this is learning to rise above all of the ups and downs, and learning to, instead of getting on that roller coaster, jumping in that hot air balloon, and being able to fly above, to rise above whatever is happening around you, and see for the bigger picture what it really is. And I love pointing out there's these the palm trees, which if you look at them, they make a V, and they always for me have symbolized victory. And so they're showing that you're gonna have a victory on this earth plane with your twin or your special person. And it's rising above all the other stuff, all the illusion of this world, and seeing the bigger picture, the spiritual connection that you have, and that what's happening, the things that happen on this earth are, they're meant to teach us lessons, and we learn a lot of lessons in this journey, this love journey, and one of them is how to rise above. So let's get started. As always, I love doing the overalls. So standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. And I feel like this is you and your person building that solid foundation between the two of you, and being able to come together. I do feel this is, you and your person marking your spot, like, this is mine. This is mine. This is, they know that you're their person. It's only the mind that plays tricks, that wants to tell you otherwise. But this is showing the beautiful aura that is created when you're working on this foundation, the beautiful energy that's created around you and your person. And yeah, so I think that is, and you know, you can say, I am noble, I am strong, I am brave, I am moving forward. And then we have for you and your person, awakening ancient wisdom. Oh, I love this. Deeper inner knowing is emerging within me. Yeah, so as you continue to go within, to continue to have time for stillness, loving yourself, caring for yourself, each of you building that energy of love within you and letting go of anything that's not love, you are deepening your bond with your person. And that is creating, that's part of creating, you see the rocks around, that's part of creating that solid foundation for each of you, so you can come together in a strong, unified way. So each of you are, you know, having your lessons and letting go. This is the next card. So this is, you know, and I have to, this reminds me of yesterday I was outside and I saw like 6 swans swimming and it was so funny. It looked like 2 of them were trying to go against the flow. Or, you know, they were trying to get upriver, but they were going against the flow. And then all the others were just allowing themselves to flow, to just flow. They'd flow a little bit and then they'd go back. And it's like they were playing. They'd flow up a little bit and then flow. They'd swim up a little bit and then flow back easily and gently. And this is reminding me of that, you know, when we surrender, we allow ourselves to go with the flow. And, you know, there's no struggle, there's no resistance, there's just that smooth sailing. And there's always going to be challenges that come up, but when we are in the flow, it allows us to come from a place of love and come, you know, and not resistance to change. I surrender joyously to an ebbing and flowing of life. So surrendering to the flow of love so that you can easily flow through any challenges, any obstacles, that, you know, that being in the flow is going to help you get around them effortlessly. Yeah, but we're always going to have those things. It's just that being in the flow is going to allow us to deal with those much, much easier. So you and your person are allowing, you know, are letting go of anything that no longer serves you. And then trusting your intuition, trusting that you are being guided. You know, sometimes it happens so fast that you don't see it, you don't realize it, but, you know, the spirit always brings you around to the truth, you know, of, you know, why you're being guided a certain way or why things happen a certain way. They always bring you back. And, you know, this is showing that keyhole. And I feel like, you know, you have the key to your person's heart, you know, and they have the key to your heart. And you can see where, you know, there is all this letting go. And when you arrive at the you know, being in a state of constant flow, being in a state of constant love, it's healing, it's you're in connection with the universe, and it's so much brighter. You see the difference between the two, letting go and the connection with the universe. But knowing and truly knowing that your life is guided, and you can say, I trust that I am guided. Or you can say, I am trusting in my guidance. Okay, so those were the main messages. Let's get a message from your person. What is the message? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what is the message? Oh, here we go. It's right here. Wow, so we got that sun again in there, illuminating, keeping your connection illuminated. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So this is a reminder, I feel, to make the most of this day, and know that your person is always with you in spirit. It's spiritual. You are connected spiritually. Everybody's connected through the heart, but this is, I feel like, even though if you and your twin are in separation, this is making the most of each day of your life. Time's something we can never get back, so it's focusing on finding the joy, finding the memories, finding the love in the present, and really finding the joy in your days. And even though you may be in separation with your person, and as you shine your light, as you find that joy, that is affecting your person, and it's actually magnetizing them to you. And it's, they're wanting to be in that same space, in that same energy. So I hope that helps. And let's see what you want to say to your person. What is the message? These are hard to shuffle because they're heart-shaped, but I'm just holding them and shuffling them as best I can. What is the message the viewer wants to give to your person? Okay. Oh, we got this coming out yesterday. Freedom. You both long for freedom. You're telling, you long for freedom. There's nothing stopping us. The path is clear if you want it to be. So nothing stopping you. You have the rainbow of blessings and protection around both of you. You can see that she's coming out of the lotus, emerging into a new beginning, into a new life. And you're telling your person there's nothing stopping you. If you want, the path is clear if you want. And I did see yesterday a snowplow, and Archangel Nathaniel plowing things out of the way, clearing the path for you. So I hope this helps, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Namaste.